Too much. Welcome back to the Bannerlord Legendarium, Chapter 34, Face to Face. Attempt number 2. I see Joshua was actually the first one in the chat, but it sounds like you were going to be late for this one. That is a bummer. Welcome back to the letdown, Josh. I'm just kidding, buddy. I'm glad you were the first one in the chat. Thanks for being here. As you guys might remember from our Thursday stream, we had a lot of trouble with the 1.20 update. I did some computer magic, and I think I got the issue resolved yesterday. I played for about 3 hours on a separate campaign. Don't worry, I didn't touch the Uruk campaign. It's an Iron Man's, which means there's only one save file, and I didn't want to risk getting too far ahead of the story or anything like that. So tonight is going to be a little bit shorter of a stream. We are basically jumping in this to make sure that everything is running properly, get through as much as we can that we were meant to get accomplished on Thursday, and then next week we will do my plan is to do a live stream on both Tuesday and Thursday, and then I think we are going to be hard migrating over to a Thursday schedule in the following weeks, so stay tuned for that. Additionally, we have the new podcast episode set to go up on, I believe that's going to be on Tuesday or Wednesday as well, so stay tuned for that. That should be a really good one. But we are going to be finding out for the first time together, will the Uruk campaign load proper in 1.20? Let's find out. Jumping into it. Again, I have not touched this file since Thursday, so we are all going to be experiencing this together. But again, the other campaign I was playing worked just fine, so hopefully it won't be an issue. So this looks familiar. We had a lot of notifications populate the last time we played as well. So let's clear the board. Oh, get out of here. Let's clear the board a little bit. A lot of smaller clans. These are all the independent clans from the Northern Empire that were scattered after they broke, after their faction was destroyed. Sunday stream, I wasn't notified. Very short notice. I was debating whether or not I was going to be doing this stream tonight either way, mainly because I don't know that it's going to work. Were you around at all on Thursday, Planks? If you weren't, you missed quite a bit. Nothing narrative or nothing story driven. You didn't miss anything story related, but you did miss some. You did miss some very much fun with watching we downloaded a new beta into the game, and it created a lot of issues. We are still on the chopping block. Those issues could rear their ugly head and come back. Luckily, well, not luckily. If it breaks, I don't know what to do. But hopefully this stream won't have any of those issues, and we'll just lean into it. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is clear these notifications. So, one of the major updates from 1.20 was that if a faction doesn't have any cities to its name, the faction is destroyed automatically after, I think it's 7 in-game days. I believe I mentioned that last time. So both Sturgia and the Northern Empire, neither of them have their own settlements or kingdoms or castles, so they are both destroyed. Their clans are still scouring around the map, and they still hate us just as much, but hopefully they're not going to be individually a threat, and maybe we'll even be able to pick some of them up since they'll be looking for clans to join. Hello, Joseph. Thanks for being here, buddy. Appreciate it. I know that there wasn't much notice, so I appreciate you tuning in all the same. So let's clear these away, and let's get into today's episode, and we're going to give this another shot. Now, we have a pretty good idea of how to play these first few minutes, because we made the same progress each time. But we were able to make the same progress each time before the game crashed. So, looks like this guy wants to get caught. I'm not going to mess with that. We're just going to go to Varcheg. Who are you? Are you villagers? Okay, they're probably going to save themselves against the looters. Yeah, I'll let them deal with it. So we're moving on. How was everyone's weekend? I hope everyone had a really good weekend. Seeing almost the end of it. Also, there's this really nice, this update, I really want to force this update to work because it's got this really nice monetary system that helps you better understand which factions or which settlements are costing you money. I actually explored that a little bit yesterday. Found out that under the fiefs, you can actually see which ones are going negative and by how much. So Varcheg is going negative by a little, but Balgard is going negative by almost 700. So we're losing almost $1,000 just because Balgard has a huge garrison. So we got to fix that. Got to fix that early, actually. Garrison of Balgard. So we're losing almost 1,000. So they're paying We need to get down to like 1,100 will be the current wages. I should probably go over there and pluck them out myself, but I need to let this kind of auto happen. But it's really nice that you can actually see how much each settlement is making you as far as their own money. That's really helpful. Same with these shops. Now you can actually see how much money they're making, and you can input certain material into the warehouses, and you can have them draw from that. So, for example, Ravel has a brewery in there. All of my extra grain that I have, I can just dump it in there, and I can force them to draw from that, which is just extra money. We're not going to deal with that right now, because what we're trying to do is sell stuff. We got to sell all of our extra wares that we can, because we got a lot of stuff and things. Better crossbow? No. Let's see. We've got a lot of spare nonsense in here. Just a bunch of muddied up nonsense in here. Dump all that. Still can make 24k. Dump that. And 17k. So let's go to the lower side. Try to clear out the smaller items so we can create some room for ourselves. That would be great. Speed click. I'm glad you're having a good weekend, Joe. Do you guys have a lot of school? Do you guys get a Christmas vacation, holiday vacation where you're at? Or do you guys get like the week of Christmas off or the week after? Just curious. Okay, so we made a little bit of money. Let's see. Our main party wage is almost 6,000. So our main party is way more than we can afford. And none of our settlements are really making great money. Honestly, our tributes are only about half of the problem. Our main party wage is the other half of the problem. But we're making enough in items that we get to kind of offset that a little bit. Starts the 14th. Okay. Just get through a couple more weeks and then you get to enjoy your holiday. That's fantastic. Alright, so we're going to see so I took a caravan ambush quest. So we're going to see some bandits coming along this route here, and they're going to attack this caravan. We'll take care of them, and then we're going to move on and try to besiege a castle. And that has been, so far, that's been the benchmark for when this stream has been crashing. If it crashes, we'll have done everything we can, and it crashed now. It just crashed. As I was saying that, it just crashed. Holy hell, I have no idea how to fix this problem. Yeah, well, that's gonna wrap up tonight's stream, guys. Oh man, yeah, the game crashed. That's gonna take us out of it's gonna kick us back out. There's nothing I can't figure out what to do here. I honestly have no idea. It'll continue to happen. There's something else going on. So what I can do for this stream is I'll let you guys decide. So the game is currently up in the live stream right now. So here's what I can do. We can play the other campaign that I've been playing, and we can watch that. It's not the Uruk campaign, but we can watch that, or I could probably wrap up the stream early. I'm not gonna play My Hero tonight. I'm just not feeling it. So I guess I could just keep trying to get this fixed, and we could try again on Tuesday, which I'm gonna be doing Bannerlord on Tuesday either way. But something else is wrong here. I'm not sure how to fix it, so we can try the other campaign if you guys want to. If you guys are curious to see what's going on in that, it's a bit farther ahead, and we're playing with Valandia. So I'm just curious to know your guys' thoughts. Quick answers only, because I'm just we'll load Bannerlord back up, but you're gonna see black on the screen for just a minute or so, but we'll load Bannerlord back up. All right, here it comes. Let's minimize the amount of time that is off the screen. You wouldn't mind watching the other campaign? There's not really any story related to it, but I guess that might not be an issue if we're just trying to. And of course the volume's super loud again. Alright. I think I fixed the volume. Overall, gotta get the frame limiter down. I think that should. Done. You'd like a Valandia? Alright, so between Planks and Jaden, it sounds like we're up for trying, we're up for trying the Nadir campaign. Okay. Let's jump over to it. This is not an Iron Man. I have been cheating the save files. Like I said, this was not a campaign I was really intending to live stream, so this was more just for my fun, which means I have been cheesing, I have been kind of neglecting things. I have currently 3 cities, sorry. I have Legeta, Asteria, and Threcotre. I have all 3 of those cities under my name. I'm a tier 3 clan. I have a wife who's a pain in the ass to get. She really made me work for that one, but I have 2 children. And I've been trying to get someone to rule Asteria. I picked up Relesa the Exile into my party, and she's been steward. I'm gonna try to get her up to 100 in steward, and then I'm gonna drop her into Asteria, and then I'll have someone in all 3, someone governing all 3 settlements. But before I have a governor in there, and I have a lot of extra stuff, I just don't want to put too much in any of these. But this is what I used to practice the 1.20 because I played for 3 hours last night on this, and it was perfectly fine. And this is actually how I figured out that towns can actually make you money, because this is like the profit of the town. This is just profit. So Asteria without a governor is making me almost 1,400. Between the 2 cities, I'm making 2K, an extra 400 there. I'm going plus 300 or plus 3 grand a day, and we're in a war with Sturgia. And honestly, Valandia's just kicking ass. Valandia's been not a problem at all. We need to rebel against the boar. Sorry, the comments. We have to rebel against the boar. All right. Sturgia has not been much of a problem, and honestly, we've been able to do a lot. However, the Battanians have been our biggest problem. I know that this castle shouldn't have a ton of defenders, so I'm moving in. Also, I love the weather updates, too. I think that's just awesome. Sargot Rebel clan has been destroyed. Yeah, I didn't think they'd last long. Oh. Can't I pause? Oh, okay, there we go. So there's a new castle that was captured. I don't want this. I don't think I could get it. Yeah, I can't get it anyway. I'm not going to vote because in Valandia, at this level and in Valandia, I'm not getting a lot of influence. So I'm not going to spend it just picking a favorite lord. That sounds dumb, so I'm not going to do it. There are other ways I'll gain favor. But this castle has 313 defenders. And it has plenty of food. So it's not really a viable threat. Or a viable target. Our army cap is, I think, 120? 134. So we have you're only on day 200 or something. Yeah, I mean, I have it, like I said, I've been cheesing this one. I kind of went straight, like, hard into serving Valandia on this one. I did a lot of horse stuff. The only thing I have not done, or another thing I've been doing in this campaign is playing a little bit more with the trading. So I've been doing trading a little bit more in this campaign too. So trying to just get better at that. Let's see. Okay, are there any troops? There are troops. Show me. Okay, speak of weather update. Nearest Madden update. Added new adverse conditions. Issue now is sometimes it rains in a domed stadium. How did they not see that coming as a potential problem? EA is so dumb. I mean, how do you not see that coming? Okay, so there's not really any viable targets down here, and Sturgia is not super weak in this run yet. I mean, they're still weaker than us, but they are still 5k strong, or like 5k strong. But they're also at war with the Azurai. Let's see. Looks like there are a few armies up here. Let's go ahead, head up, see what kind of damage, see what kind of trouble we can get into. Or, you know what? Let's force the issue on. Yeah, let's force the issue on this settlement. My troops are pretty strong. I do have some pretty high tier troops. So I'm comfortable going into this even if they sally out. I don't care. And I think we'll have good enough troops and strong enough troops that we will not need... Where are you? I think we'll have enough troops because we're going to have another 200 coming in. Yeah, I'm not worried about you, dude. Go ahead, come on.
How's there? So, tell me who I fight.
You fight me, bitch. I do not back down. Let's go. I want the smoke. Alright. Did the garrison come out to fight with you? No. Which means we are... You guys are actually pretty strong. What is your troop types? 150 infantry. Yeah, so you're you're majority infantry. Yeah, we are, I think, majority ridiculous archers. So I think we're fine if we spread out far enough. And I think it looks like we have the high ground. So if we go down here, put them in a shield wall. Just make a ridiculous line of archers. In loose formation. Yeah, there's no way. We're so wide. Okay, one-handed. Does anyone have a good bow? You have decent bow. Who has higher bow? You have 129. You have 156. So you could still be in there. And no banner. And I'm Cav, so I'm going to be trying to chip them down from the side. I think you'd really enjoy playing with the 1100 mod. You've mentioned that in the past. I'm not opposed to doing it. I would... you could probably appreciate that I'm a little nervous about taking on any additional mods, considering I can't get an official beta to run. But yes, I do agree that it would be... I do agree that trying new things would be good for the channel, but it's just... Alright, I'm gonna have the, Sergeants, take command! I'm gonna have the Cav just kind of do their thing. As soon as they're in a good position, I'm gonna have them flank and take on the archers. Oh, it looks like the... Yeah, chop chop! I missed this about Cav. See, I'm not Uruk, so I get to like horses again. Nadir loves horses. Yeah, that would never fly. Okay, so they have an extra 100 troops on... They have an extra 100 troops. I'm gonna have to mess with this line a bit. These guys will wreck my arch. These guys will wreck everybody. In fact, I think they're gonna just whoop up on my archers, which is kind of a big problem. I could command my archers to hold their arrows. Infantry, go into line formation, and kill. Because their infantry is better than my infantry, for sure. But with my archers being so spread out, we should be hitting them from the flanks, and we are. So once my infantry goes down, archers should still hopefully have a good chance on them. But my Cav, my horse archers, and my main Cav should all go harass their archers down. Because if my archers can't hold, then it does not matter. None of this matters if my archers can't do their own thing. This is a good next. Okay, my archers can't fire anyway. I need my archers to actually get in on this skirmish. Inside this this fight. I need my archers to get involved. And they're all pretty decent strength archers, but if this infantry wins, it wins. And honestly, I don't see us taking this now. Alright, come on, archers. They're all like veteran crossbowmen. I should... Oh man, this is bloody. It looks like we are winning, but I don't think that continues for too long if we can't... We need like a breakaway moment. Okay, I think we just had it. I think we just had our breakaway moment. Okay, archers. Archers can fire at will again. Looks like the majority of All right, we did it. All right, we got him. This was tough. But yeah, I knew our archers were strong. I knew they could win. I just didn't know what it would take. And then I got like a 25 charge damage with this horse. So and we won. Everyone run them down. A lot of them are gonna get away, so I don't want that to happen. I am looking for a glaive, like a polearm instead of the two-handed axe. But the only glaive glaive type thing I was able to find was the bullhook. So, and it wasn't killing things. So I switched to this. I don't like how short this is, but it's killing things. Kinda, sometimes. Alright. Smash! I think you'd enjoy 1100. Henceforth the north arrives and the snow covers the day. Here shall say lose many lives, so many that have to pay. I'm fairly convinced the cavalry sergeants in Bannerlord should be evaluated for severe depression. They're not good. The best troop in my opinion, some of the best troops in Bannerlord are the tier 6 cavalry, whether it be the Crusade horse archers or the Banner Knights, which are just awesome. How many of these guys are gonna get it? I might just end it.
Everyone!
How far do they have to run? Where's the edge of the map? I mean, I guess this is free XP. Maybe I should just keep taking it. I don't know. I cannot believe that this is working perfectly, but the Uruk campaign isn't. That's the frustrating thing, is that there's nothing wrong with this campaign. You know, 4 hours yesterday, we're already like a couple of big battles in. We've moved around the map plenty in this stream for this campaign. Honestly, if the Uruk campaign just can't work and I can't figure it out, we might be forced to move on to the Bob campaign. Which I can't lie, it would be cool, but I'm not. I would feel so disappointed leaving the Uruk campaign in an unfinished state like that, especially for this reason. Ooh, a lot of good troops. Yes to you. Cavalry are what? So Vanguard is your best form? Okay, I'll take you. The Banner Knights, the Valandian Sergeants, yes. We need more footmen, so I guess I'll take all of the footmen. Yes, I took them all. Let's see. We'll upgrade because you guys are all worth it. You guys are all great. You're all just the best. Yeah, we'll leave all those prisoners. I don't care. I'm not near enough to a city. Sergeants, take command. Run directly. Guy pointy stick. Alright, continue the siege. These guys should still be on their way. 6 hours and 16 hours. Yeah, we'll still make it into this siege before... Yeah, we'll still make it into the siege, and all we really want are... Oh, this guy's coming to steal my glory. And this guy's coming to steal my glory. Guys, there are whole cities over there that you wouldn't be stealing my glory with. I mean, I'm not mad that I get 1,600 people assisting me, but there are far, far more important things to be doing with 1,600 men than taking this obscure, no-name castle. And apparently dragging your feet doing it. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Attack. Tox, have you ever played Dead Island before? I have not played Dead Island before. I'm trying to remember which one that is. I am struggling to remember which one Dead Island is. You'll have to remind me. I mean, it's... forgive me that it's quite obvious that it's a zombie game, but I don't remember which one it is. There's so many, like Dead After Dawn, or Dead at Dawn, or like Dead 7, or Left 4 Dead. I'm like, there's so many games with Dead in the title. It's not, this one just doesn't stand out. And general, I don't play too many zombie games in the first place. Honestly, I don't play that many horror games. I mean, despite what impression you may get from the horror games we've had on the channel, just not a bunch. Oh. Yeah, shoot him. Shoot him in the gut. Shoot him in the face. Alright, do we have a ram coming up? We do. It's full health. Siege tower, full health. Cool. Let's make it. Zombie. Zombie. What's in your head? Alright, that's doing nothing. Yeah. Alright, we gotta get up there. We gotta stop that catapult. Arcade zombie game. Yeah, I was gonna do the Sunday Slackers today with Cody, but Cody bailed, so didn't want to do My Hero. The other options, so there was My Hero, there was this, which I really wanted to do this because I was playing yesterday and I really thought the issues were behind us, so I was kind of optimistic, but it did not work. Another game I want to live stream is Star Wars Battlefront 2, the OG version. There's some mods for that game that look amazing, and I just have not had it. I did not have the time to install the game. I've been working on the board game and other projects related to the board game. So honestly, it's been really tough to use. Yeah. Do I have Facebook? I'm looking at setting up a Facebook account for the channel. I do have a personal Facebook account. But I don't post there at all. Alright, so we've cleared the walls, and it looks like everyone left is just on the... Oh, I guess we haven't cleared the walls entirely. Despite having a siege tower, didn't seem to do junk. Yeah, I post just about nothing on Facebook, on my personal one, or on the the channel doesn't have a Facebook page, but I'm trying to set up one. Just so I have a place to share, like when we do the live streams, channel updates on projects, things like that. But I'm also looking at eventually putting up our own website too, as an alternative to Facebook, in order to be a place where we sell our projects and announce things there, which would be cool. I think that would be a lot of fun. I think I'd be pretty excited for that. The AI in this update are much better at blocking. They shouldn't be this good at blocking. Not in ultra mega super de-duper easy mode. You're all just militia. Why are you so good at blocking? Why are you so good at surrounding me? Where did the ability to surround me so easily come from? I didn't want that. Let's go. Chop chop. Dang, I'm getting better. Let's see, how many kills? 32 kills on my own. Let's see, there's one guy left. Okay. I got rid of Facebook in 2017. I have not missed it once. 2020, not 2017. Yeah, I am kind of coming to the realization that it's gonna have to be a place where we put stuff, just because Instagram kind of sucks. I don't like Instagram at all. It just for context, whenever I post a thumbnail or I want to post something that's YouTube related into Instagram, it's just the worst. It's the worst. It's so many extra steps. Like, at least on X, I can just send my YouTube link over to X on my X account, and it just populates. But I cannot do that with I can't do that with Instagram. I can do it with Facebook. I am able to do it with Facebook, so that's a thing. Okay, I think since we have this army, I think we take it to Varcheg. I just watched a playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance. Cody should do this on the channel. He'd be an absolute demon. He's played Kingdom Come Deliverance. And I agree. I think he would be great at that. I think we're going to have to kind of hold our breath a little bit on how involved the other guys are with, like, the channel and stuff like that, as far as, like, the extra videos. You know, the weekly Sunday Slackers are going to be something that, you know, we'll be able to count on Cody to be a participant in. And Slim's going to still do his live streams, but I think the majority of the content of the channel is unfortunately going to have to come from me. So I think that's just going to be the nature of it. Let's besiege this castle. Okay, so this is ours to win. Yeah. So we have these guys floating around and doing stuff. Good. I'm glad you're floating around and doing stuff. It means you're not bothering me. We have a small man advantage that I'd like to keep, but doesn't look like there's anyone I can recruit. I'm not giving you freedom. We can vote for this castle. That'll be something. I like the king, and he likes me. Oh, this is me. I guess someone wanted me in it. I'm going to abstain. Again, I don't want to spend my influence on their stuff. Yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance would have been really, really cool to see on the channel. I hope we eventually do get to. Get some perks here. Parade. I don't like the parade. I don't like the parade perk. It means I have to kind of stay there. More renown from battles. That only gets you. That's only so important. I'll take the parade. And then my other bonus, we will do two-handed because I've been using the axe a little bit. Okay, let's keep this going. We're gonna be going into a lot of catapults. I guess we could go with... I guess we could put up catapults. Okay, hold on. Onagers against siege engines. Walls. Okay, I don't want them to be good. Okay, what is good against enemy siege engines? Fire, which are more against enemy siege engines. Okay, I guess we'll cancel all of these, and we'll do the flame catapults. I don't know if these guys are easier to destroy, but I'm curious. Let's test the flame catapults. I'm curious to see how they do. All I want to do is clear the walls of catapults. I don't want to like break the walls or anything. Oh, someone captured Flint Dog Castle. I'm just keeping a record of who's getting what, or trying to get some sense of who's getting what. Let's see. Okay, so there's an army coming around. They only have 5 days of food, so one way or another, we're going to get this garrison down to a reasonable number. I got to be Johnny on the spot with making sure this gets put away, because I don't know how much health these guys have. I'm guessing not a ton. Yeah, if you guys comment on what kind of content you'd like to see on the channel, I'll make sure that I get that I take it into consideration for the Sunday Slackers. I was actually a little disappointed when on Thursday the stream went down, and there was really only one game I could play. I could live stream, and it was Ultra Rumble. CS:GO I didn't think was gonna be was gonna give me an issue. I was actually thinking we'd jump into some CS:GO, CS2, and play that, but apparently it thinks that OBS is a cheating software for me for some reason. So, I mean, there's a billion people who get recording software to work on CS:GO, but for some reason it's an issue for me. All right, again, all we want is to knock these their catapults down. So, and oh, one down. Okay, if we can get one more catapult hit before this one comes up. Oh, they go for the wall. Oh, and we lose our chance to do anything meaningful anyway. Okay, let's go. We'll go for it.
Follow your sergeants!
And we got the classic blue outline on the rocks. This is a very rare mineral. This whole kingdom is made of sapphires. Are sapphires more purple or more blue? I think they're more... Oh, they destroyed that catapult. Our catapult destroyed that catapult in one shot. That was pretty cool. Slow horse. Where do we go? Like, is there... Oh, I've never attacked this castle before. This is a cool map. That's kind of cool. They got like a kill pit. Where do you go then, Mr. Siege Tower? Oh, there you are. Okay, there's where it goes. Let's get off this horse. All of their defenders are like way back there. They're like on the... no one's on the wall. Or at least not that I can tell. That's interesting choice. Ugh. Dragging your feet, Siege Tower. Let's go. Do. Easiest 1, 2, 3. Wow, so entertaining. Yeah, it's the pushing the tower simulator. So you know it goes fast. Oh, they had stars. Have they always had stars in Bannerlord? Those are some beautiful stars. There's no way in. I can't. There's no towers or ladders or anything, so I had to wait very patiently. Let's go. Yeah, shooting arrows at shields. Cheeky, very fun. All right, got a hit. Let's get up there and kill some stuff. Screens. Say screens again. Say screens one more time. Say screens one more time. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, I'm curious what screens means. What do you mean? Alright. We are murdering them, though. This isn't close. You guys coming up? Okay, cool. Chop, chop! Yeah, that's right. Retreat. You better run. See, they updated the AI to make it better at surrounding you, which is good, and the blocking is better too. Oh my gosh, can you guys get up the damn ladder? Here we go. Let's get you in a one-on-one. One-on-one plus your archers. There we go. Kill some stuff. You are so strong. You are a strong boy. Alright. This is an insane castle. I don't remember this one being this difficult, or it must have just been a new map that I got from the update. Easy dub. Only 4 people retreated, which means we do not have to go siege the castle. I don't care to add any more prisoners. And we leave. And let's see, who's left? That castle's gonna fall like a sack of potatoes. Let's go just check out Varchag. We still got a big army. I don't think there's oh, there are a few more I can get. 130 would be nice. 166 would be better. Let's take all that. Krenerod Castle. Don't care. My name's not on the list. I don't care. Let's see. Kick it out. Let's go. Let's go check out Varchag. Hopefully we get the extra near 300 troops. And we could take Varchag and maybe Revel. Revel might be a better target, although this one's actually super easy. Yeah, let's go check out Revel. Revel would be easier to defend. And I don't really care about Varchag that much. Plus, I do have a Sturgian Noble, so if this one does come up under my name, it would be kind of awesome. Okay, I'm sure we'll see a swarm right here. Hopefully not, but hopefully Revel is more obscure and undefended. There's some people. It's not a lot. We could take this. 19 days of food, which means this is going to be a bloody one. Let's do the trebuchets. And then we'll do that and that and that. Bada bang. Oh, there's our extra peoples. Let's go. Alright, let's increase cohesion. Just to make sure we can get through it just fine. Yeah, when Ravel goes down, we'll move on to the other castle. And then, I don't know. I wonder where we'll be at as far as war goes with the Sturgians at that point. Maybe I should have just gone for it. They didn't have... Well, no. I need to win this with enough troops to get into the second castle. Okay. Anyone got any fun plans for Christmas? What's everyone doing for the holidays this year? Anyone got that marked out yet? All right. It's kind of gonna be a chill moment while we wait for some of this stuff. So, if anyone needs to take a water break or do some push-ups or something, this is probably a good time to do it while we wait for this to load up. Hopefully gonna spend a couple $100. I'm sorry. I'm hopefully gonna get a couple $100 to spend. Ooh, that sounds awesome. Yeah, looking for some good cash presents for the holidays. That could be fun. My parents just paid off the house a month ago. Whoa, that's awesome, bud. That's so cool. That's huge. Once you get your house paid off, that's a big W. A lot of stress off people's shoulders when that happens, or tends to be. Alright, so this catapult's gonna be made by midday. We'll attack the catapult. And then by midday we'll attack again. Alright, so siege towers are up, trebuchets are up. We have man advantage. Let's send it. I have no idea how to like make the trebuchets like do a good job here. Okay. So increase melee damage. Okay, anyone got semi-decent flags for this? No one's got decent flags? Alright, we'll just put one captain per spot. Make sure everyone's got a captain. And then put one hero, in as many as we can. And that'll have to do. Get off my horse. Does Ravel only have a tier 1 walls? Those look super short. Maybe those are tier 2. Interesting. Very interesting. What are you gonna get with your hundreds of bucks? With your $100? You gonna upgrade your? You gonna get some video games? You gonna upgrade some stuff? What are you gonna check out? Yeah, for me, I am hoping that I'll unlock third-party studio merch this holiday season. That is my ambition. That's what I want to do, is get some decent stuff for the channel and get you guys your t-shirts. I talked to the artist. We should have an update on the art by, what would that be? Today's the 3rd, so by Tuesday. Hopefully we'll have the updated artwork ready by Tuesday. And then we can put it off to then we can order the shirts in and then get those made. So maybe before the holidays? I don't know. I don't think I wish I knew console commands. This is taking too long. Gonna get a headset and better controller. Ooh, that sounds awesome. That's a good idea. Are you on which console are you on? PlayStation or Xbox? It seems like, and I'm just throwing this out there because I'm not much of a console player, it seems like the Xbox is the more popular controller, I'm sorry. It seems like the PlayStation is the more popular console right now. And I don't know if that's true. That might just be completely out of bounds, but it seems like it. Because because as I've gotten older, I've realized I really didn't want or need anything for Christmas. Yeah, we kind of are at that point, aren't we? We're all kind of at that point where not a ton people need. PS4? Okay. The Cody's got bought himself a PS5 when that was first came out, I think. So that's what I know a little bit about. I remember talking to him about the PS5 and remember the controller was pretty cool, or I actually liked the PS5 controller, and I really didn't like the PS2 or PS4, 3, or 2 controllers at all. You know, everyone's got their preference, and I grew up on the PlayStation 2. It was a good console, but I absolutely did not like the controller. I did not think it was better than the Xbox or even Nintendo controllers for that matter. Just take as many pop shots at these guys as we can, because the last time we got up there, we got wrecked by these guys. Oh, looks like they're all up. Yeah, stand there like a Gomer. Get him, guys, come on. These guys are weak. What's your favorite PS4 game? What game you playing right now? Come on, a few more. Alright, let's get up there too. This siege is going a bit better. We've killed 80 of their troops. And they have killed 2 of ours. Just 2. Alright. Why aren't you guys moving out? This is silly. Okay, which troop are you?
Troops! Soldier! Soldier! Troops!
Well, go get them. Go kill those archers. Do something. What are you standing there for? Go kill a bunch of archers. Or at least turn off their shooting. I don't want a lot for Christmas. Something for my own. I don't know the words for Christmas. Kill them all. You're Valandians. You are more pure. You are more better. Let's go. These are weak, merely Sturgians. They're not that big a deal. They're kind of weak sauce, actually. Let's go. Got a few extra people in the chat. Thanks for being here, guys. Checking it out. Let's see. Swing and a miss. There we go. Slam your head against the stone. Where's the damn gate? Oh, it must be over that way.
Everyone, attack!
Come on, let's get going, guys. What is going on? Why is everyone just kind of hanging out on the walls? That's so weird. We have castles to capture. Gates to open. There's still people to kill. There you go. Get stuck on the... I'd rather you guys get stuck fighting on the stairs because you're stronger than just stay at the top of the tower. That guy's a tough troop, so tough cookie. Oh, attack cancellation sucks. I hate it. There we go. Come on, Valandians, get in here. Help me out. Save your... I guess I'm not a king. I'm kind of just a grunt in this one because I'm just serving as a vassal. I'm just serving as a vassal. I'm not a big deal. I'm not. I'm very humble. Very humble and not at all a big deal. Yeah, I kill a bunch of Sturgians, but that's about all I do. I don't want them to go to the castle. Means we have to fight a phase 2. I don't want to do it. Come on. These guys are strong. How did you just dodging my attacks now? That's crazy.
Come on!
Oh my god. His armor is so strong.
Come on!
Alright. Wow, they still have 120 troops on the board. How did that happen? Alright, let's head back.
Soldier,
Throw in charge. Keep going. Keep attacking. Poor militia. Oh, don't feel bad for them. They stood in Valandia, in the path of Valandian supremacy. So they cannot be pitied. What nation do you think Bob will be from? Which faction should we start Bob's campaign off with? I was thinking Kuzite. I was thinking Kuzite would make a lot of sense. But I am just curious what your guys' take on Bob should be. Which faction he should start off as when we do eventually get to that campaign. We just captured a city, so I do feel better about taking prisoners. So we'll just sell them all. And to the middle of the ground, tavern. Let's see, trade. Take all the Sumpter horses you got. Oh yeah, they had a lot of stuff. What's their food situation? Okay, still can't give you 20k. Okay, so I overdid the stuff. Okay. And we'll leave it at that. Let's take a quick 60k, quick payday. All right, let's recruit some troops for the army, and then we'll head to this castle. I'm guessing this castle is going to be even smaller. There are 145 defenders of militia type in this city, so I think we'll be okay leaving that one alone for just a minute while we go deal with that one. I wouldn't be disappointed if I got Ravel, but I also don't care about it, and wasn't even on the ballot. The judge says I can't be on the ballot. Not acceptable. 200 defenders? Cake. We're gonna go and dry on this one. I will do a ram. I won't do... If we could beat this catapult, I won't do a ram. But if they put that catapult up, then I... If they beat me with that catapult, then to the draw. To the punch. Yeah, we beat it. Cool. I still can't wait for my Bobo... For my what? For my... for my Bob... Oh, Bobomancer. For the Bobomancer playthrough. Oh, it'll be awesome. Yeah, but I'd love to know your input on which faction he should start as. This is channel lore. We build together. We're all one team, one dream. What? Oh, hold on. Seven. Why are you guys so far back? Is there anyone else who's far back? 2. We have to get up there, guys. We have to get up there, guys. Like, we have to go. Like, we gotta get up these ladders. We didn't bring the ram. We have to get up the ladders, like, lickety-split. Now, given this is the only settlement over in this direction we still have to capture, because, again, Varcheg, don't care about Varcheg. It'd be cool if we get a... it'd be cool if we took another... if we took Varcheg, it'd be cool, but I don't care at the same time. It's not a big deal. Yeah. What? You can just push me off? Come on, back down. What the hell? I didn't think you could push it while there's people on it. Archers. Footmen, why aren't you on these ladders? What is going on? Do we have people just hanging out?
Every sergeant's in charge!
Were they all waiting for me to give them commands? This is level 3 walls, so I don't have any good angles. I really need them to come to where they're supposed to be. If they push, they're just gonna have to push me off. Oh my gosh. Hey Brad, how's it going, buddy? Okay, let's try this again. Up we go! Okay, so killer of all factions, rising up the dead and destroying all the other factions. And Bob's life is on easy mode, so Bob definitely plays on easy mode whenever he's fighting anything, because nothing hurts him. He's invincible. Raising the dead and destroying all other factions. Do you think there's a zombie mod for this game? I'm sure there is. I don't know. I don't know if I want to play Bob's Camp. Again, I don't know how friendly to mods I'm going to be after all of the chaos that's happened since we downloaded 1.20. But at the same time... Are you kidding? Get back down. Stop pushing the ladder down! Alright, let's try this one more time. Let's get this damn thing up there. Who do you think you are pushing my ladder? Ugh. Alright, good job, guys. Yes! Just poke them. I saw someone's head on that. I guess it does make sense that they can somewhat push the ladder over, but it feels like a little cheeky. Let's get to the edge of this. They don't have any catapults, so we don't have to worry about, like, being mauled down by artillery fire. But, can I reach? I need a new axe. This axe is way too short. So we don't have to worry about being mauled over by catapult fire. But we do absolutely have to still worry about these archers. They push ladders over with players on them since some update earlier this year. Interesting feature. Yeah, it's yeah, it's really good to have you here, buddy. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you'll enjoy the stream. Yeah, actually, it's interesting you say that, because we actually only recently put that update out into this, or downloaded that update into this campaign, and it's been crashing the stream consistently in our primary playthrough. What you're watching is actually our a second campaign I've been playing on the side that I will admit I was not planning on live streaming. So we're just kind of having some fun today. So you caught us at a good time where we're all just kind of enjoying ourselves. Where apparently tier 1 novices become god at blocking everything from a stronger guy with an axe. Come up, yeah. Yeah, just block all of my stuff. You're amazing, I guess. You're like... Dang it, tier 2 militia. Yeah, shoot these archers up. Let's call in the reinforcements. Everyone, charge. There we go, get them. That charge call should hopefully force some of them to surrender. I see a couple guys running away. More guys running. Swing, swing! Magical fruit! Oh, I got a little deep. Yeah, the update also makes the AI just much better at blocking and much better at swarming and surrounding you. I mean, it's an improvement. These are good things, generally speaking. These are good things. I just am used to a lesser tier of AI behavior. I'm used to the lesser. Alright, I think we took it. This castle is ours. They had 11 people retreat. I'm curious if that's enough to trigger the second phase of this siege. I do not think it is, but we'll see. Nope, straight victory. Alright, not taking those prisoners. Don't need them. Let's go here, and bada bing. And I'll take some cav. Got you. Boom. Yeah, you can stay prisoners. I don't care. I don't need you. Alright, looks like they swarm block more, but attack less. No, you're right. I think that's 100% on point. I think you are completely reading that correctly. Alright, let's see. How do we stand against the Sturgia now? We have pushed them pretty much entirely out of the far west here, except this one castle. I really thought that would... I mean, we have taken Revel and Ustakol Castle, and we still haven't gotten this one taken, so that's interesting. They're dealing with a rebellion. That rebellion can wait. They don't need to be dealing with the rebellion. They should be up here. Are they our only army besides me? Okay, so these are other factions here. I guess we'll trade out the 43 for an 84. Cool. I think we will go for Varchek. We're big enough. We're strong enough. Let's look at our... We are the strongest army, currently. They are traveling to try to besiege that and destroy that rebel faction. That's interesting. I don't think they need to be doing that. And the other one's pretty small with only 4 parties. We don't really care what they're doing. That's not a big deal. Sturgia, we are whooping their ass, so we can keep going for a while here, and we're not at war with anyone else, so we can keep going. They wouldn't be giving us a lot of gold per day anyway. Yeah, I guess there's not really any reason to stop. Let's see, where am I at? Got a lot of leveling up to do. Let's see, plus 40 damage to shields with two-handed. That would be kind of good, because the shields have been kind of frustrating to deal with, breaking. 50 damage to mounts with two-handed. I'm not going to be doing that, because I'm mostly a cavalry rider, and in siege battles, it doesn't matter, because we're not fighting horses in sieges anyway. And as the siege skill, we have, what do we got? Apprenticeship and engineering guilds. Plus 1 recruitment slot when recruiting from artisan nobles. And the governor perk doesn't matter to me. Plus 5 experience to troops when a siege engine is built. That's not a bad one. The recruitment slots thing is will be kind of less frequent, so I think we'll do the apprenticeship. Cool. Oh, there was other people who get perks too. I didn't catch that. My wife likes to run. Let's make you a little heavier. And who's the other guy? XL. Yes, Steward at 100. We're good. Okay, so I'm looking for a governor perk. Not getting any. Okay. Troop wages in army. No. Discarded armor. We'll take the paid in promises. That's fine. Okay. So let's go for Varcheg, and then we'll abandon the north and go check on our settlements. We've got to make sure they're still doing okay. They are still very profitable. I'm still very happy with those numbers. Let's hit Varcheg. Brad, are you familiar? Are you I mean, obviously you clicked on the stream, so you must be at least somewhat a fan of Bannerlord. But do you play on your own time? Do you enjoy it, or do you mainly watch streams? Or kind of curious if we just found if you just stumbled across us. I appreciate you being here. Always curious to know how people are finding the channel. It's very fun to hear. So that's cool. Still kind of. All right, vote of Usticle Castle not on the ballot, so we won't care. Our influence is going up a little bit. That's kind of cool. Getting paid in influences. We got another perk, I guess. Swordsman got something. What's your deal? Medicine? We will improve that one. All right. Varcheg, what are you working with here today? Hopefully not. Oh, okay. Yeah, 2 to 1. Easy. Easy odds. Let's boost our... Let's call in some others here real quick. Just call in one more army and then increase our cohesion a little. And we besiege. Now, we could beat this one pretty easily, I feel. I don't remember if Varcheg is a tier... I didn't check to see if Varcheg was a tier 3 wall. It is. Okay. So I do think we'll want some siege engines. This. Now we still have to be at least a little careful. If Sturgia rallied their full strength, they're still a threat. I mean, our 800 is going to be really hard for them to break, no matter what happens. But I don't want to lose an army this size, right? That could be crippling to the entirety of Valandia. Losing 700 men under my leadership would suck. I don't know why Valandia seems to have it on easy mode, though. I don't know if their troops are just... It seems unbalanced. Seems like Valandia is almost always one of the strongest factions, no matter what. That does not seem to have changed with the update. I gain points in leadership. That's kind of cool. Trusted commander. So, extra experience when they're sent to confront the enemy. Plus 50% recruitment rate for ranged prisoners. That's kind of nice. Infantry prisoners would actually be maybe a little bit better. And cavalry troop. I feel like the lead by example is better. They have one realistic attack angle. Who does? I missed that. I don't know what I said there. The Sturgians? I think you were addressing what I was saying about the Sturgians, in which case, yes, you're right. The only thing the Sturgians really can do right now is group up and really hope they get lucky in a few key fights. But this losing Varcheg basically means we'll take this whole peninsula area. And if we get a good noble inside of Varcheg to keep it, we'll have no problem holding this entire upper area. Amor will fall probably next. A couple of these smaller castles will be a little bit easier to break on. Rather than moving them to reserve, I wish there was a way to just command these all to turn off. But I want to get the siege towers up, and I don't want to break these walls. I see your comment there, Brad. Give me just 1 second to kick these things back up. I want to make sure while these are going to catch up. Okay, so used to be big into Mountain Blade. Used to be a big Mountain Blade Bannerlord, but fell out because the content updates were taking too long. Oh, I totally get that. No, that makes perfect sense to me. So looks like Duthert got Pen Canuck. Yeah, I actually was playing this game when it was in early access, and I actually haven't stopped playing it since it was in early access. And the only update I really, really hated, and help me out here if you remember this one. There was an update that came out where let me see if I can put, these little circles here, these little lock icons, were actually these tiny, super thin lines, about as thin as like the stock of this number 1, and in the same exact spot. But so it was like, but they're like, the box to click on was much smaller, and then it meant something different. It was like up and down. It was, so I mean, that update actually really made me mad, and they fixed it really quick. A lot. I don't think I was alone with the negative feedback on that one. Valanda really only has one visible angle, and they can be attacked. Okay, Azerite typically aren't aggressive, and Sturgia gets pounded immediately. Britannia is only real immediate threat, and they don't really measure up to Valandia. No, you're right, they really don't. Another thing I think comes into effect is the economics of the map. Valandia has access to the wine and the olive press, so they can make all like the oil, and they can make wine, which I think are two of the better. I think those are two of the more valuable items in the game, and so I think the economy also matters. I think Valandia is just naturally a more wealthy nation. I don't know how true that is, but it seems to be true. It's one of those things that seems to be true, but may be incorrect. I think I know what you mean. When was it when they could organize troop formation types? Yeah, yep. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure we're talking about the same thing there. Yep. Yeah, man. I've been really. I think, as I'm having a good time playing this stream. It's kind of nice not to have the restrictions that we have under Urik's game. Curious to know if you guys want to feel out the end of Urik's campaign, or if you guys would like us to start. If you guys would like us to start on the Bobomancer campaign, because if a new campaign is destined to work and the Urik campaign is destined to not work, then I think the game might just make our decision for us. But if people are curious and want to know what the end of Urik's campaign looks like, I think we should play it out. Otherwise, I don't know. I'm curious what your guys' thoughts are. Yeah, economy is messed. Much preferred warbands, to be honest. Was warbands, and I'm asking generally, because I actually didn't play warband. I've only heard amazing and positive things about it. Have absolutely no opinion on warband whatsoever, other than what I've heard about it, which is almost uniquely positive experience from people who are talking about it. But let's see. What Urik didn't know was the game was rigged from the start. Yeah, apparently if you don't like horses, that's apparently a really big issue. Apparently that's like a quarter of the game. It's just having cavalry. Which, yeah, fair. Honestly, I was having a lot of fun playing with getting so good with the two-handed. It felt really good to just cleave through stuff. Someone signaled Gondor. The beacons were lit. But Rohan didn't answer. It would be kind of cool. So, Total War. So the Total War games. In the Total War games, when you have two armies, I'm sorry, when you have three different armies meet up at the same time, they'll enter the map as reinforcements. It would be kind of cool if you could actually choose as attackers from... Okay. Say you're a faction, and one of your cities is being besieged, and the attackers are in the middle of besieging it. You as an outside army could arrive and attack the siege. Would be kind of cool. That'd be kind of epic. I mean, you'd get... As the sieging player, you'd be warned. You'd get like banners populating on your screen to tell you that it's happening. But like 300 troops have arrived over here, and now all of a sudden you have to like reform your lines and abandon the siege, or you have to commit to the siege and then defend the walls yourself. That'd be kind of cool. I mean, I understand. Yeah, sometimes you ask for a lot, right? I'm surprised there hasn't been a Lord of the Rings mod for Bannerlord yet. Oh, please don't worry about that. One of the greatest mods I've ever... I am so excited for this. I don't have the words to describe how excited for this I could possibly tell you. There is a mod being worked on called Kingdom of Arda. If you do a Google search of Kingdoms of Arda, one of my favorite YouTubers is actually, I don't know if he's in charge of the project or just a huge contributor to the project, but he's one of my favorite YouTubers who talks about Lord of the Rings lore and things of that nature. They're working on a project for Bannerlord to have Kingdoms of Arda, a Lord of the Rings mod. That is going to be amazing. That is going to be so good. I am so excited for that. As he puts out videos with like updates about it, it looks like the perfect game. It doesn't look like there's anything wrong with that game whatsoever. I really hope that goes through without issue. Ooh, almost got him to... He almost dropped a rock on my homeboys. Okay, looks like we got the walls. Let's head down. Agree. Reinforcements would make the stakes in battles higher. Yeah, plus it's kind of like... Let's say you're an attacking army and you've got... I'm just going to throw a number out there. Let's say you have 500 attackers, there's 200 defenders. Easy W, right? I mean, easy W. And now there's a bunch of small parties that have kind of spread themselves out and have kind of like waited for enough of them to get to you that they can join the battle. They're not going to attack you until they're at like 400 attackers. Then they feel like comfortable joining in, but instead they just watch you siege the city and then they just abandon it. It would be kind of cool, just like how every other combat works, where like it pulls in all of the neighboring troops. That would, like when you start a siege, just like when you start an attack, it just pulls everyone in. I'm rambling. I don't know if what I'm saying is making a lot of sense. It seems like you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. They do have a really cool Total War mod for Battle. I think I heard about this. Again, it's not something I know too much about, but I do know, as you say, that there's a Total War mod for Bannerlord. I have heard this before. Yeah. One mod that I saw really early on in this game's development that I thought would be super cool is Invasions. So Invasions works like when there's so much of the map that's dominated, like there's a timer or a clock or something, like when so much of the map is something triggers, and then this new faction of 5,000, like a 5,000 troop army, just attacks the map from outside of the map. And I think that is awesome. I think that is so cool. I wish that was in the core game. You know, maybe not everyone would enjoy that, so I could appreciate it never being in the core game, but I think it would be cool. Oh, we just captured Varchek, so I'll take these prisoners because that's a quick cash boost. We will just pillage. Then we dump the prisoners. Let's see, we'll recruit a few troops. No big deal. What's in the keep? We got a lot of people in the keep. Got this little army sitting out here, wanting to die. Let's trade. Ooh, there's so much money in here right now. This is great. Okay. Increase range damage would actually be great. I think my wife is my archer captain. And they already have it. You kind of have nothing. I don't need to give you anything because you're just going to go be a governor, so you're not actually that important. We'll dump the flag for the quick cash because I already got a flag of that I need. Dump all of you, and I think we had a ridiculous amount of, yeah. Nice, quick cash. All right, what do we need? I want to see if we can get a better axe because I've been complaining about that for a while now. I feel like you're kind of good. The swing damage is a little less, but the length is better, which would be good for when I'm on my horse. But I'd rather find a glaive. And no glaives. No glaives. But a quick 13k isn't small potatoes. But you're better than my existing axe, so you are equipped and you are sold, and bada bing. Okay, dragging reinforcing armies into battle would make a huge, frequent late game battles into fewer, longer, and meaningful battles, which is what I would prefer, if that makes sense. Sorry for the rant. No, absolutely, no, absolutely no. You and me are in, I think, 100% agreement on that. I think we totally agree on that. Another thing I actually like doing for fun is, I like the forging. It's super boring for live streams. Like, I hate watching live streamers do it, so I don't do it because I try, for all of my faults, I do try to make the streams fun and enjoyable to watch. I try to make them something I would enjoy watching so that I don't feel guilty if you guys don't like it, because at least I... Alright. Come back here. How are you so fast? You're Sturgians. Yeah, battles feel like, battles that feel like battles and not just enjoying fights. Yeah. There are so many late game battles that just have no stakes. Yeah, totally. Oh, you went for the siege? Okay, so like now, like, here's what it would look like. These guys begin their, like, I wait, right? These guys begin their siege. Then I attack. 800 defenders, mostly cav, charging across the map, sweeping them. Riders of Rohan. Shield shall be splintered. Something. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed in myself that I do not remember that speech. It's one of my favorite moments in all of Lord of the Rings, is the Riders of Rohan. Or the Charge of the Rohirrim. The streams are fun, Tox. I genuinely appreciate you, Joe. You are the best. You are a real one. You will absolutely get a shirt. I can't believe it's taken so long for these shirts to be ready. I'm actually super disappointed. I was trying to... Oh, damn, I'm moving so fast, I have no control. Yes. Oh! I'm fast as fudge, boy. Oh, here we go. Oh, too early. Slow down. Nice. I'm actually really excited for, the shirts, to be honest. They will look so cool. I think they'll be worth it. I was trying to do a different art style than the majority of the art that's already on the YouTube channel, so I didn't feel like our normal artist. Okay, honestly, our normal artist is awesome. He's a huge supporter of the channel. He's shown up in streams before and hung out with us before. He has gotten us great artwork on time at a reasonable price. He's just awesome. But I was looking for a different art style, so I didn't. And I know he kind of sticks to a specific style. And if you look at our artwork on our YouTube channel, you'll immediately pick up what that style is. So I didn't feel like bugging him with that because I knew he wasn't gonna change his style up, and at the same time I really insisted on looking at something else. So I tried some other artists, but they just didn't understand what I was trying to pull off, and they just didn't get it. So reached out to him in the middle of last week. I reached out to him. He's like, okay, cool, yeah, I'll have you some new artwork in, like, give me a week. Well, it sounds like the order will be ready on Tuesday. Sounds like the order will be ready on Tuesday, so he's awesome. He's really awesome. I'm gonna make sure he gets a shirt, and that'll be that. But yeah, I've been trying to get you guys the t-shirts. We hit the 100 subscribers in, was it August? Someone remind me, was it August? I feel like that sounds right. Maybe it was August or early September. So I mean, honestly, maybe we'll be at like 150 subs. We're only 12 away. We could get, I mean, I feel like 150 is very achievable before Christmas. Get 12 subs in December, maybe by the new year. I think that'd be awesome. I mean, if we can get 12 subs before Christmas, you guys will have given me the best Christmas gift of the year, by far. But either way, I promise you guys your 100 sub t-shirts, those are coming. I'm probably gonna do something like put like a form in the comments section or in the description of a YouTube video. Have you guys fill out where to ship it to, what size you want, and if there are different colors of the t-shirt, then your preferred color, and then I'll just get you guys what you need. I miss being on a horse. I'm so freaking fast. I'm so fast, I'm not used to swinging so fast. All right, let's see. I fell behind. You're one of the coolest guys I know. While I haven't met you in person, of course, it's pretty obvious unless you plan everything secretly and change your personality. No, actually, a huge principles behind this channel, bro. Everything we're doing is pretty much on principle. I mean, I've told you some of the project ideas I have for the channel. Once we finish writing the book, I actually have this interesting idea with the book that once the book is written, I'll copyright it, trademark everything I need to, but then anything in that universe that isn't a part of that book is going to be public domain. And I'm going to ask, like, I'm basically going to give people the option to, if they want to write their own, like, fan fiction, stuff like that, I'll give them the option to come to me if they want to have it, like, accredited as canon or as lore. So I write a book, right? The book tells a specific story involving specific characters in specific place at a specific time. And then Planks comes and he writes a 200-page fan fiction novel, and he wants me to make his book canon, because even though it's fan fiction, he wants to make it canon. And so he comes to me, we work out a deal, and then his book now becomes canon. And if he didn't want his book to be, like, confirmed as canon, then he just writes fan fiction. It's all his. Let's see. Hold on. I'm falling behind on chat. Thanks. Joseph, don't forget who introduced you to one of the coolest, dumbest guys ever. Oh, man. No, yeah. Jaden, you have been an OG since we were, like, I think you came on when we were in, like, 30 to 40 subs, dude. You've been here the whole time. You are awesome, and I really appreciate it. Bro, I know. Don't get jealous. Sounds good. All I want for Christmas is 150 subs. We need a Christmas special. I need my shirt to come on Christmas. I don't know that. I hope so. But I think the new year is probably more reasonable because I still have to. So hopefully I have the artwork done on Tuesday and there's no problems with it. If it's perfect, then I reach out to my, okay. Then what I do is I make sure that design works with t-shirts. So that'll probably take a week. So we're middle of December at this point. Then I do a stream and I give you guys the forms in the description. You guys fill them out. I give you guys like a week to fill it out so that everyone has a chance, right? Then it'll probably take 2 weeks, or maybe 1 week for the shirts to arrive. Probably 2 weeks for the shirts to get made. We're probably in January by the time you guys have shirts in hand, and that's more of a logistics issue. I just don't know how much faster I can make that happen. I hope I can make it super fast, but maybe not. And I hope that, so I just appreciate your guys' patience on that. I'll do my absolute best to get them to you in a reasonable time. Let's see. I need my shirt on Christmas. Oh no, Tox R34 is gonna exist. What? R34 for like me? Like, I don't think I'm certain that there is not a Tox 2 Munch in Rule 34. I guarantee it. There's no possible way. It's not possible. And honestly, you guys are still kids. You guys shouldn't be looking at that stuff. Stop it. That guy wants to push me off the ladder. No! Oh boy. Oh, his teammates pushed him away. I'm just gonna sit here and just chew him up. Can I stop swinging sideways? I thought I got a perk that made me bust shields easier. Yeah, you guys shouldn't be looking at that Rule 34 stuff. It's bad for your health, bad for your development. I mean, who am I? I mean, I'm not the boss of you, but as your pseudo mentor slash like guy you look up to. I don't know what the word is. I'm struggling to find it. But as your idol. There you go. I think that's a good one. As the guy you look up to and think is so super cool, I think it would be very disappointing if I heard you guys were looking at that stuff. It is bad. It's bad juju. Watch more Bannerlord live streams. Watch more Bannerlord live streams. Watch other stuff. Okay. Let's see. Anything can be sexual. Yeah, but Rule 34 has to know that it exists, and I think it's reasonable to assume that Rule 34 does not know I exist. And I think that's the rule. Rule 34 is like, if it exists, then it's a thing. But it doesn't know I exist, so it can't possibly. And I'm down. All right. We still have a huge number advantage. I'm gonna let this ride. Our archers are better. We'll just keep throwing troops at them. We've honestly done really well, and we've succeeded in pushing as far as I wanted to. So let's actually, once we capture here, let's disband the army. Let's head back and look at our settlements. I think that'll be good. We captured we captured 4 sieges this stream. That's pretty good for us. Let's see. It's not saying we look at it, but I'm pretty sure most people know it exists, even if they don't. Even if it's from meme videos or someone mentioning it. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely like. I appreciate that. I appreciate that people know. It's even more impressive when people know that a thing, like a vice or a thing, exists and don't check it out. Okay, Joseph, you can stop now. You're all fine. It's all fine. It's not like that's gonna hurt the stream or anything. It's all good. Okay. I'm gonna let the army guide me south, and then I'll let it disband organically as we travel south. And let's see. Honestly, so the Sturgians want to put up a fight, but I really don't think they're going to be able to take, I really don't think they're going to be able to make a dent in the progress we made up there. We're just, Varcheg and Ravel are just too damn strong. These castles will always be fought over. These like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 castles will always be battled over. There will never be a moment where those castles are not under siege by someone. Let's see. A couple of little mercenary bands in here. Not worried about it. And that's gonna break. This is gonna go away soon. Not too much longer. Oh yeah, we still have our governor. We still have our governor that is going to be ready for us when we get to Asteria. That'll be good. Let's see, Legata. We need a revolution. Fight against the Red Boar. The Red Boar being are you referring, when you say the Red Boar, are you referring to Durthert himself? Because Durthert is actually my father-in-law. The reason I was complaining about the marriage thing with my wife at the very beginning of the stream was because I married into the ruling faction in hopes that when Durthert inevitably dies, I will become king. I am evil. We will become king. Yes. Alright, workshops. Number 1. Fairgrounds are already maxed out. Marketplace would be good. More orchards. Aqueducts. Siege workshops first. Okay. Good. Let's put a little bit more cash in here. We're so rich. It's insane. And now that we've broken the army apart, let's go head over to this castle. Then we'll hit Asteria. All right. All right, Jaden, you appear to have some kind of porcupine obsession. Boar is a prey animal. We can be better. We can be a wolf. No, mountain lion. No, bear. We've been a bear. With small tribute from the Sturgeons. I don't care if we want to make... I'm done with the war, so I'm good letting this happen. If we're going to make peace anyway, I'm not going to spend my influence on it. I'm just going to abstain. I'll take the tribute. I'm good with that. We're going to make so much money. Let's see. Let's look at our stuff again, just to make sure everything's still positive. Asteria is less positive than the others. Is the garrison getting too big? I think the garrison's getting a little big. But it is weird that it's still not making money. I think that'll have something to do with the managed castle. Yeah, we could turn on a few projects here too. Let's turn on the workshops. Let's turn on the tax collector. That, honestly, tax collector first. Then workshop. Then fairground. Then granary. Cool. Slim, with the Slim showing up in the chat, with the being a little bit surprised. How's it going, buddy? I threw you for a curveball. Oh, we actually have a higher... We made peace with the Sturgeons. Actually got a bigger reward than I thought we were going to. So that's cool. Yeah, we were going to do the Sunday Slackers with Cody, but Cody couldn't do tonight. So I still wanted to put out something, considering Bannerlord wasn't working. Yesterday, I was able to do about 3 hours of Bannerlord after I did the reinstall, and it was working fine on this campaign. However, as soon as I loaded back up into the Uruk campaign, it crashed 5 minutes in. So now we are currently playing on Nadir's storyline, and it's been fun. We're having a good time. It's kind of a nice chill stream. It's not really... It's actually going smoother. It's actually going better. The boar is Valandia's national animal. Even some mercenaries worship the boar. That's interesting. Porcupine is not porcupine, Jim. Porcupine is term reference pig Guinness. What the hell is a Guinness? The pig genus? Genus? Okay, so we can drop off our governor now. That makes them like us a little bit. Let's pump up the jams, pump it up, get that body pumping. And then let's turn on, we start with workshops, then we do the food. Actually, food's fine. Let's do fairgrounds first. Yeah, we should do fairgrounds first. We'll do workshop, then fairground, because that'll speed up the fair. Then we do food. Then we do... Let's see. Probably marketplace, aqueduct, forums, militia. I think let's start with that. That's probably pretty good. Honestly, we're not going to be doing very good in a minute here. We're only doing +3 because it's parade. We're going to have to keep a close eye on this. Pork, upine. Pork, kine. Porcine. Porkin? Porcine? Hold on. Slim, are you in chat or texting your Tinder date? Let's see. I'm out of water. I have no more water to drink. Let's see. Where are we at? We are not at war with anyone. And so normally what I would do is just management. Let's do some clan management. I think we are pretty much perfect on our... Oh, except you're just hanging out. Let's call you back. Let's get you back in a caravan. Everyone else looks good. We got babies. Let's see. So yeah, we could form one more caravan. All of the fiefs are going positive, which is fine. Karas doing nothing. Making 0 monies. Why are you making 0 monies? Why am I so bad at figuring out why workshops suck? Okay, Asteria. Let's get a workshop in Asteria. And we will make Asteria kind of our home. I was going to make Legata our home, but I think Asteria is better. So let's make Asteria our permanent home. Let's buy a brewery here. And we will just dump our grain in here when... We'll just dump our grain in Asteria feed our own warehouse. All the grain we get from fights, we'll just dump it in here. I'm good with that. We'll let that build up a bit, and then once it's full, we'll kick it off. Tox, are you having a stroke? No, I'm trying to read. I'm trying to read how Jaden's writing that. I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, you guys are saying porkin. Why are you saying porkin? I don't know what a porkin is. Are we porking the Valandians from inside? Is that what we're doing? You guys are saying this like it's supposed to make sense. Someone do like the pronunciation like thing. Someone type in like the pronunciation way of saying that word. Help me out a little bit. Slim, what is she? 1 to 10? We need to know if you got Riz. Do you smell toast? I don't smell toast. I do not be smelling the toast. Let's see. So we managed the town successfully. Let's see. What's the... Are there any secure... Let's do some quest lines. Let's see. What do you got? Not from you. Oh, these are my cat. These are mine too. So I just go to the side a little bit just to make sure there's no quests over there. Okay, there aren't. Now we'll check here out. Help me too. Yeah, see? I'm not alone. Brad the Chad also needs someone to walk us through it. So let's get this going. I think Riz is my least favorite Gen Z term. And I think it's supposed to mean, like, Riz is, like, supposed to mean charisma. I think it's, like, an abbreviation for charisma. Which, as it's applied in like, common discussions and stuff, like, as it's used, that actually kind of makes sense. He's got Riz. He's got charisma. That kind of tracks. What kind of animal do you need? You need 25 heads of cattle? I can bring you some cows. That seems fine. I know I don't have any cows. Porcine. It was a joke because Jay had said it twice. Porcine. What is porcine? What is... I see the poor. Yes, I'm not a fan, but I see them. I appreciate it. I understand, like, some situations you're forced to be poor and you try to overcome that situation. But what is porcine? What is that? What is a porcine? What is that? I do not know. You said it in a way that made it seem like it should make sense. But I don't understand. My brain isn't calculating. My brain isn't working. Tox hating to explain Riz, lol. Are you crying from laughter, or is it just sad and embarrassing? I don't know what you guys are doing. That is Riz. So death, eggplant, sad. I fail. I surrender. You guys have... Your generation will always confound me and confuse me. Planks, you want to grab lunch tomorrow? Okay, we got a person now. We got a companion joined us, so we can get a... Riz is what we use to call game. Yeah. Ignore Jaden. What is... Death. Skull, eggplant, crying face. Porcine is a technical term to describe things related to pigs. Thank you! Oh my god. The whole time I thought it was porcupine. I wasn't reading it correctly. Why would you ever use the word that... Don't worry about the emojis. You guys have no mercy for me whatsoever. You guys just put me through the damn gauntlet. And I love it. And I love it. Form a caravan. Get this guy to work. I hate him. I don't like this guy. Oh, dang it. I wanted to trade. I need cows. I need cows. Trade. So, just for clarification's sake, Riz does not mean charisma. So charisma is like game. I think we all agreed that Riz means game. But is there a reason that it doesn't mean charisma? Isn't that like where it makes the most sense it would have came from? Some dude with the swag was like, yo, he got the Riz. And like, So I'll grab lunch. When and where? Lunchtime and at a lunch place. Nah, I'm sorry. I'll have to text you after I finish the stream. Let's see. Let's go to get the cows. 5 cows. All right, I think we need 25 in total. 28 days, 25 cows. We're at 11. Cool. There should be Poros here, and then we'll just come up and we'll just hit these cities. We'll just do a lap. I think that should be enough. That should be a way to get enough cows. Riz is basically charisma. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. All right. There, that's better. Shaded, you're a freaking mad lad. I love it. Never change. More cows. 5 cows. So we're at 16. Okay, cool. I keep forgetting to leave. Okay, are there any cows in this valley here? Gotta go all the way up to Gauss. Okay, so we go Lycon. It's way too far. So we go Lycon, Amatus, Rote, and we'll check out this village. Legata, home. Okay, cool. Got a path. Go Lycon first. Bro, porcine is a full syllable shy of porcupine. It's... I got nothing. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm not saying I'm not an idiot. I'm just saying that I thought it said porcupine. And those two things are not mutually exclusive from each other. I could be an idiot and think I saw things correctly. I am a pretty busy guy. I'll never be busy enough to not fully pronounce charisma. Oh, get roasted, Gen Z. Or wait, which gen or Planks, are we millennials? Is that our deal? The millennia? Are we 2,000 years old? Are we that? Gosh, we're old. Ancient. We know all the wisdom of the world. All right, there's a small little mission here. I don't want it. I just want to get the cow thing figured out. Oh my gosh, how many do we have left to go? We only need 3 more cows, and we're heading to Rote Cow Village. We'll get it. Easy. Hit Rote first. Y'all are millennials. Okay. And you guys are Gen Z? Is that the deal? Y'all are old. Yes, we're old. But to be fair, our music is infinitely better than your music. And it's not really up for debate. It's not really... I'm not, like, looking for a fight, because there's absolutely no way you could win it. Our music is better than your music. Is more of a... It's more of, like, the sky is blue, right? Like, this is just a thing that is true. So I'm just saying. But... let's see. Yeah, your guys' words are far more efficient. I have to agree with you with the music. I wouldn't start throwing shade. I absolutely am not throwing shade. Like I said, this isn't me dogging on anyone or looking for smoke. It's just what it is. Our music is better. That's just truth. Level rock and all that stuff. Yeah, we I guess, the generations before us would have an argument for why their music might be better, but I think the turning of like the 2000s were kind of like a different it was kind of where like all of the different mediums of music were kind of all meeting each other, and it was kind of when the corporations were saying we want to change music to be more pop, but then also at the same time you had the holdouts that were making just beautiful, just really emotionally impactful, amazing lyrics, but also just amazing new riffs. Everything in music was just, it was both sides kind of clashing at the same time. Ultimately, money won out. And for what, I mean, there's plenty of good music, but I mean, Brad the Chad, gonna head to bed now. Great talk, great stream. Guys, see you next time. Awesome, man. We are gonna do another Bannerlord on Tuesday, and then we're probably gonna do another Bannerlord on Thursday. That's a regular. We don't normally do Bannerlord streams that often, but we're looking at switching to Thursdays as our main day. So we're gonna do maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, where we do kind of this transition period, so that we hit both days. But you can see us on Tuesday if you do feel up for it. We'll be here. Talks. We had Nickelback, Eminem, Eazy-E, Dr. Dre. See you, Brad. Yeah, see you, Brad the Chad. You were the goat. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Let's see. See you, Brad. Yeah. Yeah. We had Eminem when he was like coming up. Like he was just getting started. Like his first albums were like hitting hard in like the 90s and early 2000s. And now he's kind of just this weirdo kind of. I got nothing good to say about today's Eminem. You guys definitely missed out on like listening to all of his CDs when you were on the bus going to school was a thing, and it was awesome. Except for like when you hit a bump and then all your CDs scratched. What was I doing here again? I completely forgot what I was doing in the game. I got all this stuff to sell. We keep cows now, I guess. Oh, Standard of Wrath. Increase melee damage by 15%. Holy smokes, we're keeping that flag. That's all 15% melee. Increase melee. That's huge. That's not nothing. Let's see. Got a lot of clothes to dump. Dump all the clothes. Dump all that. It would also be kind of cool if like you had a box up here that said what all of your items were approximately worth if you just hit this button. I guess so that you didn't have to click the button in order to find out what you were going to get first. I don't know. It's a small thing. That's what she said. Let's see. Take that. Let's go dump these stupid cows off. I will say this generation's country music is better than ours. Oh, bullshit. No way. No way. And honestly, our country music wasn't that good. The best country music was definitely like 80s, 90s. Like it was before our time. Like Big and Rich. I'm trying to think of like great examples because we didn't really have that good of country music. All country music right now is all pop. It's all freaking pop music, and it's really just lowest common denominator nonsense. I don't actually get triggered by a lot of stuff, but the idea that today's country music is better than like the farther back in time you go with the country music genre, the better it gets. The farther forward you go with the country music genre, the worse it gets. On like a near perfect like angled line. No way. I don't like the only example of an amazing breakout country song that's happened lately was Richmond North of Richmond. Otherwise, not really. And I mean, even that, the reason that one hit so hard was because it was very much a standalone, like came out of nowhere. Like no one was prepared for that song. I refute. I reject. I reject your reality and substitute my own. Let's see. Let's go hit this castle up and go see some quests. We had a lot of people hanging out in the stream for a minute there. We still do. Just a reminder, if you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe. We're going to be doing this stuff forever. We're never going to stop. The only thing that could possibly take us down is if the video game continues to crash. That's it. As long as that doesn't happen, we will continue to stream. Let's see. Our loyalty is getting kind of low. I might feel compelled to turn these off and let that build back up again. Yeah, we'll turn that off. Let the loyalty come back up. I said turn off. Let's see. And were there any quests in this settlement? There's a nearby hideout to deal with. Let's go deal with the nearby hideout. I think we follow you guys, right? You guys are going to lead me right to that hideout. Oh, it's over this way. I've been selling my soul, working all day. Oh, there you are. Overtime hours, bullshit pay. Yeah, Richmond North of Richmond's like it. Yes, Gen X's was the best. George Strait, Johnny Cash, Rascal Flatts, Big and Rich, Alan Jackson, Brooks and Dunn. Yeah. So what was I will say this generation's country music is better than ours. But that's what I'm talking about. Like your other comments, like current generation's country music. Why? Like I first off, I think that George Strait, Johnny Cash, Rascal Flatts, Big and Rich, Alan Jackson, Brooks and Dunn, I don't think those belong to our generation. Maybe Rascal Flatts, But I mean, even Big and Rich was more popular before our generation. Johnny Cash predates us by a fair amount. Alan Jackson, maybe. Brooks and Dunn still. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that was our generation. So the other country music, I don't think today's country music is that good, generally speaking. I think there are plenty of country music stars today to like, and I think there's different reasons to like each of them, but I don't think they hold a candle to the other stuff. Let's see. We had Brad Paisley, Carrie Underwood, Keith Urban. I liked Keith Urban, but again, doesn't hold a candle to some of those older ones. Get dead. Murder. Let's go. Carrie Underwood was pretty good. Brad Paisley's not. I mean, so Colton would have an opinion on this. I would love if he was here. He would, because he's like he was all country music through high school. I don't think there were many exceptions. Let's see. I really hope that the guy who sang Richmond North of Richmond puts out more good stuff and it keeps that coming. I watched some of the other content on his channel, and none of it hits as hard as that to me. So I hope he's able to keep going with good stuff. Yeah, those are Gen X singers. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is what introduced me to a lot of old bands and songs, like Ronnie James, Dio, Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, stuff like that. Plus some non-rock stuff. I didn't realize JoJo's Bizarre... So first off, I haven't seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I've seen clips, and I know of the show, but I don't even know exactly what the show's about, so that's how little I actually know about the show. But I guess I failed to see, like, first off, the fact that it connects to, like, those types of bands is kind of interesting. But I'm curious to know how it connects. Like, does it just use them as background tunes? Is it for fighting scenes? Like, and how? I might be forced to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's the animation style. I'm so particular about good animation. Like, it's a big reason why I didn't get into One Piece. The creator of it is the opposite of a weak... What? Oh, okay. The creator of it is the opposite of a weak. He's a Japanese guy, but loves... Oh, weeb. He's the opposite of a weeb. He's a Japanese guy that loves Western stuff. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's actually really cool. Jaden says, no. Now, Chris Stapleton. Wow, couldn't read that. Morgan Whalen, Dan and Shay, Oliver Anthony. Oliver Anthony's. Okay. Yeah, Oliver Anthony's great. I'm not familiar with those other guys. That might be my fault that I'm not familiar with them. Yeah, we fight. It might be my fault that I'm not familiar with them, but I mean, I don't know. Can you really be famous if people haven't heard of you? I feel like those are kind of mutually I feel like those are kind of conflicting ideas. Luke Kamba. Yeah, I think you're just making up these names now. I'm not convinced these are real anymore. You lied to me. All right, let's go to Legata. We'll check out, see if there's any quests. Luke Combs I've heard of. Yep. That's a real one. That's a real name. Oh, Luke Comb. I read it as Comba. Luke Comba, not, and then I did a double take, and all of a sudden I read it as Luke Combs. Oh, so silly. Okay, so there's a quest up here. Let's just go check that out quick. Maybe it's a fast one, or something I can get done in the city. You need drought animals.
I'm at your command.
Yeah, you are. I'm in charge of you. What did he ask me to bring him? More cows? 25 more cows. I'm on another cow hunting quest. Great. Okay. Okay, so I know there's cows here and in Rote. I need to get better at stop. Okay. Okay, so let's go to Legata and see what kind of quests they have, and then we're going to go do a beeline straight to those. There are 3 settlements and a few cities that had it, so... Okay, you're just a gangsta. So you're not a big deal. Let's go trade, see how many cows we can get from here. 2 cows. Also, we're quite over capacity, so let's dump these pigs. And dump all that, and that. Oh, we're over capacity because we have, what, 1 billion grain? Oh, a bunch of meat. Oh, we got paid in meat, so we had a meat quest, I guess. So we're dumping the meat. Alright, get a little bit of money. We definitely didn't get the most out of that. Okay, so how do we do this? Rote, here, Potomas, Broses, Apricote, and then we'll hit Siena and Martha if we have to on the way back. But let's hit, oh, wait, come back. I gotta check the city. First. Okay, security is fine. Everything else is going pretty smooth, too. Yeah, I want to get these quest lines done, and then I think that'll be... We do you after everything else, not first. I feel like that's good. We can let that run. Okay. Leave. Okay, we go to rotate next. Speed! Okay, buddy, I'm a country fan. There's definitely more garbage now, but there was just as much back then. Our artists have the benefit of time to get fame and weed out the bad ones. I'm an outsider in the country conversation, so the only thing that kind of floats to the top for me is the good stuff. So I think the fact that there's less good stuff floating to the top today, maybe, I don't know. I forgot we had Kenny Chesney too, and Vince Gill. Let's see, we need cows. Were there any cows in our generation? Okay, meat quest. You and every college-age girl in the U.S. Yeah, they do their best. They definitely go hunting sometimes. Baby. Let's see, give me all 8 of your cow. Oh, this place was sacked. This place was raided. That sucks. We can hit Resos. Oh, maybe it's not raided. Oh, looks fine. Ooh, that's some good troops. I don't want troops right now, though. 1 cow. And let's hit Resos. Yeah. I'll be honest, this stream has been going really well, and so I've been letting it go a little bit longer. I was planning on this only being about an hour stream, but then we're just about to break 2 hours. So let's see, how are we doing now? Still need 7 more cow. We could hit here and Dythma, and we'd almost be guaranteed to get there. It'd be close. So much money. Alright. I keep hitting the recruit button. All I want are the cow. Let's see. Oh, 12 cow. Alright, cool. I'll take all 12 and then we're done. Let's just head back. And then we will have achieved all of the quests that are open for our settlements right now. And then I am curious, as soon as we park, I will be checking out to see if we have, as soon as we park, I'll be checking to see if we have any, like, nations that we're ready to go to war with. So I think it'll be about that time. By the way... Best movie franchise. Go. Your favorite movie franchise. Or even if it's not your favorite, just what do you think, which movie franchise you think is just objectively the best, even if you're not a fan. I will start. I will say Star Wars. And I think we'll all just have to accept that I'm talking about the pre-Disney universe. And that'll just have to be okay. Because Star Wars right now is ruined. It's completely destroyed, can't be recovered in its current state. Nothing can be done about it. But Star Wars is the biggest. Or Star Wars is the best. You say objectively Fast and Furious. Are you basing that off the sheer volume of movies that have been put out? Because I think you're right, but there are... I think you're right that the amount of movies that Fast and Furious has put out have been huge, but Star Wars, when it comes to things like merchandising and fan like the fandom pre-Disney was just diehard. People naming their kids after Luke and Leia, right? I mean, the fan base for Star Wars was unreasonably ridiculous. I'm basing that on the dollars. I still think that when you count in merchandising, I think Star Wars still dwarfs Fast and Furious as far as just generated money. Which, yeah, I think both are fair. I wouldn't mind going to war with the Azurai. I would kind of be on the front lines of this fight, and maybe we'd be able to get Quays. So I think I might call a vote. Although the Azurai are paying us a pretty dang good tribute right now, but they are at war with the Southern Empire, so they're getting attacked on both fronts. We can make a lot of headway here. Ooh, I'm not voting against Durthard. I'm just abstaining. I'm not voting against him. I'm just doing what I gotta do. Just going up box office sales. You gotta open your mind, expand your brain, Planks. You gotta think outside the box. Sometimes inside the box, but only when that box is too small. Alright. We got armies being created. It's time for war. We march south on the Azurai. Dogs. Gosh, these guys have huge armies. Why did all of my armies frickin' suck in Urik's campaign? But now all of these armies are huge. 130, 120. Jeez. Jaden, please explain to me what I was doing wrong in the Urik campaign. Was it just because I was, like, going off into stupid battles? Was that the reason that our faction just sucked? Because we were doing so bad. It was insane. Let's hit the Geranor Castle. My box is safe and comfortable, and it comes with Castle Doctrine. Do not cross this line. Alright, Besiege. I think the Azurai will come for this one, but because it's Valandia, yeah, we definitely picked easy mode on this campaign. I mean, this campaign really was just for fun. I really wasn't doing it to tell a Legendarium story. Oh, Unkud wanted to show up, and if my teammates don't show up now, 16 hours, 6 hours. Okay, I'm fine. 6 hours is like here. There he is. Okay, a little fast. So he's going that way. All right. By the time the other guy shows up, we'll be able to hit these guys. But they do already have 3 catapults. So, these guys are going to take over the siege anyway. So we're just going to sit comfortably and help them take it. Unquid is not a problem. Also, my personal favorite franchise was Terminator. How far do you take that? Do you stop at 3? Do you stop at Salvation? I don't even remember what the one after Salvation was. Was it the gender swapped one? Oh, this is a walk. Do we even have it? We have 1 ram against so much other stuff. Okay, they just get more clans and a lot not in their territory, so inland, so lords can build up of their territory. Yeah. Yeah, I think if we're going to start the Bob campaign, I think it would make sense to start as the Khuzaits. And I think what I'd want to do is kind of do some off-stream grinding beforehand to get things like smithing and trade cranked up. I found a few videos that have like trading exploits that I'd be interested in trying. Just to, I don't know, why not, right? They don't have no troops, so I'm gonna take some shots. But as they are Azurai, it looks like they are much more interested in blocking. And I can't hit them. Okay. The originals are my favorite, but I do actually enjoy most of the new ones if I think of them as their own standalones. Interesting. I'm actually interested in hearing more about that. Because I haven't watched some of the newer ones, mainly because I just really was not interested in seeing more of my favorite franchises ruined, and I didn't see any reason to go see them. I mean, to be fair, the marketing was very much like, oh, if you don't like women, you shouldn't watch this movie. I was like, oh, okay, this movie's not for me. No, I mean, they were very honest about the marketing. They very I mean, they were very man-hating and saying all of that crap, so I was not involved, not a part of it. Let's see. If you want to stick with the contemporary, honestly, the Marvel franchise was my favorite up to Endgame. Up to Endgame, meaning not including Endgame? Like, did you personally think Endgame was great, or did you... Because some feedback I've heard from Endgame, like Cody's perspective on this, I think, is... He's been pretty consistent. He did not think Endgame was that great. Actually, haven't watched most of the recent... But to be fair, no one did. Yeah, no one spent that money. I can't go past it. Oh, here we go. Chop, chop. We're all soldiers of Bob. I wouldn't mind Bob as no faction. Recruit the bandits and mercenaries. They can leave at the cost of cash. Besides, Bob isn't loyal to... But I mean, like, what faction does he start? I mean, not necessarily what faction he joins, but what faction he starts at. Like, what culture does he start at? Like, because you have to pick a culture in order to start the game. So that's what I was kind of getting at, like what culture he starts in. And in that context, I thought the Kuzites made some sense to me. Let's see. Endgame wrapped it up well enough to not wreck the rest of it for me. Okay, cool. That's what I was kind of getting at, because Cody didn't care for Endgame, and I love Endgame. I think Endgame's awesome. I do think there's a chunk of the movie that that doesn't have to be there, but, I mean, it needed to wrap up they needed to wrap up the last 10 years. There's plenty of plot points they had to figure out and get included in this. But what I guess I would have liked to have seen was maybe a 4th Iron Man movie before Endgame, instead of Captain Marvel before Endgame. And yeah, that's what I kind of would have preferred to see, is a 4th Iron Man. So, like, do Infinity War, and then do a 4th Iron Man. And then maybe don't make Iron Man, like, maybe don't put Iron Man in such a position in the Endgame movie that he's like, oh, I've got a family, I can't get involved, I don't want to be involved because I don't trust you. You could go without some of that stuff in lieu of making another Iron Man movie where maybe he's trying to find a way to rescue them and trying to fix some of this, and he discovers time travel, which he kind of does anyway, and he brings Ant-Man into that instead of Ant-Man coming into Endgame like that. And I think if you put some of that time travel stuff in an Iron Man movie, maybe you wouldn't have needed it to be so important in Endgame. I don't know. Thoughts? Curious? The Empire, starter of a war so big, thousands died, and Bob loved it. The Empire, the most destructive faction. That is perfect justification. I like it. I like it a lot. I hate how they all point to Captain Marvel as a giant success because, woman, they build that movie so as required watching before Endgame, and I didn't even watch it. Like, I know enough about the comic books that I knew what could and could not be avoided, generally speaking. Okay, so they're gonna give this one to me. I don't really want it because it's kind of a crappy castle, and I'd rather have Asteria or I'd rather have this place. Quez. Are you gonna be on my ass this whole time? Pin him. Sultan. You're gonna be a prison. Time travel is a lazy writer's get out of jail free card. Generally speaking, absolutely. Honestly, I don't even know why I put a qualifier in my sentence. Yes, it just is. There are exceptions. For example, you point to Terminator and all of a sudden it's literally, and you point to like Terminator and you point to Back to the Future, and all of a sudden it's a required tool and brilliant. But you're entirely correct. You're just factually 100% on point. Increased charge damage. Yeah, we'll put you in here. And then you had Archer, increased range damage. And you are good. Okay. Yeah, this is good. All right.
Take over command!
Everyone follow your bosses. They're better than me anyway. Oh, I wish I had some free time to work on my book. Holy smokes. I guess what I would kind of like to see is, like, Slim take over the YouTube channel so I can be freed up a little bit to work on the board game and to work on, like, my other projects. Like, obviously, I would still live stream. I'd still do all of this stuff, but I guess if I had my way, you know, the polls, the posts, the thumbnails, the editing, I would ask Slim to be involved like that. That would be huge. But I'm taking on so much, I can't even touch the book right now. And it is important. It will be a novel for the world to know. It'll be on everyone's nightstand. Let's see, where are we at? The exception to the time travel thing is if they introduce it as a constant at the beginning of the movie. Yeah, like they apply proper rules to it, and they're very clear and consistent. I think if you when you change the rules to fix story, that's when it's a huge problem. That is when it's a huge problem, is when you're changing the rules. I mean, that's the same with, like, the show Avatar The Last Airbender is a great example of a hard magic system. Or actually, I don't remember if it's a soft magic system or a hard magic system, but, they are very consistent about the rules in that universe. Like, Lord of the Rings is another one where they're, like, very consistent about the rules of magic in that universe. And they use it very little. Oh man, I'm missing everything. There's no room on my nightstand. I have a CPAP. Oh, dude. Yeah. Breathe better, nerd. I'm just me. Chop chop. Where are my enemies? Show me your blood. Blood for the blood god. Miss. Miss. Blocked. Chop. Yeah, used instant chance. These Mamluks are awesome. I think they are just some of the best infantry. I mean, they're definitely the best shield infantry, I think. I don't think that's really debated. Because I think the best the best infantry are the line breakers, right? But I mean, the best shield infantry are the Mamelukes. I don't think there are no tier 6. There are no tier 6 infantry, are there? Because there are tier 6 archers, and that's the Fiend champions. There's tier 6 charge cav, and there's tier 6 missile cav. But I don't know if there are any tier 6 infantry. Jaden, do you know if there are any tier 6 infantry? Plus bandits love the thrill of the kill, while the mercenaries get paid to kill. Yeah, I'm definitely open to doing like a bandit, I'm definitely open to like doing a factionless, campaign again. Starting off under no banners and being my own clan. I don't think I'm up for like just beheading, like just doing a bunch of like killing my prisoners, because I think that just I think just killing the prisoners makes the game pretty much impossible. Sturgia should have tier 6 infantry, but no. Yeah, I agree. They would benefit greatly from tier 6 infantry, especially considering Britannia has tier 6 archers. Yeah, there's no one, right? There are no tier 6 infantry, which does not make any sense to me at all. Alright, you're my prisoner, Sultan. You guys are my prisoners, too. And this is my loot. Alright, I think we're going to double back to... Ortizia. Let this army go to Quez. I guess I'm the owner of Garantor Castle, so I should probably check that out as soon as I dump this prisoner somewhere safe. And I should probably check to make sure like the loyalty and everything are still in a good place, manage the town, all that jazz. Loyalty's pretty low, but workshops is almost done. And then we got all these like zeroed out ones we need to actually make some progress with. So I guess we kind of have to stick to it. All right, you're going in the box. Very nice, very nice. You guys are getting sold, and the town was fine. Trade. We're over capacity on trade. This was the place where I did the grain thing, right? Where I had the yes, there was grain here. Another 100 or so to that. We still have a ridiculous sum of meat. That's insane. I don't want 600 meat. I don't know how. Oh, it's for the cow thing. That's why I have 600 meat. It was my reward for the cow. There you go. I'm gonna get almost nothing from that. That's insane. Butter, beer, grapes, cheese, olives. That's fine. Okay, dump the sheep. Don't need the cows anymore. Put that. Dump all that, and ooh, are these better? There are not as many of them, but they do more damage, so I will take these because I almost never hit the max damage anyway. So yeah, I almost never use all of my arrows anyway. We'll dump the rest, and all that can go. And just for good measure, let's check to see if there's a glaive, which there won't be, but yeah. There wasn't. Nice quick cash boost. That's pretty nice. Let's go head over here. There's a job here I don't really want to take. Let's take the Guarantor Castle. Okay, so so Planks is correcting me. The original Avatar had hard system. New Avatar put a chick in it and making her lame and gay. Yep, that tracks. You're right. That's entirely on point. Whoa! We have too many troops in this garrison. This is way too many troops for a castle like this. And they're all pretty good, too. Oh, loyalty is just nothing. Hold on. We got a lot to do here. Garrison. First off, we can take 25 troops. Let's go by tier. And we'll take these sergeants, because we need them. We'll take the archers. We'll take basically all the tier 4 and higher. Oh, can't. Let's go back up to the top, and then we'll sort. There we go. We will get rid of these guys. We can get rid of so many of that. Okay, cool. We're fine. We're over the line, but we're going to dump them anyway. Prisoner, or you, get out of here. Bada bing. Okay. Now we go to manage castle. We got too many projects on. That's all got to stop. Fairgrounds is on. That's fine. We're going to let it ride for a little bit because we are at 3 loyalty. That's too low. Idea. When Bob captures a faction leader, he must execute like a headhunter while anyone else he's fine with because killing lords too boring. Ooh, that's reasonable. But another caveat is maybe we must let them go too. Maybe we can't keep them prisoner. Maybe we, in order to offset, because if you kill a faction leader, it's the same negativity bonus, or it's the same negative modifier to everything. So maybe we have to let nobles go so that the reputation can be fixed too. Plus it'll boost charm, it'll make charm skyrocket for influence. Okay, all this has been turned off. Workshop should actually be the first thing to come up. Fairgrounds is at a 0.05, so there's a boost from Fairgrounds. We gotta let this ride for a few minutes. Also, I don't have a Empire noble who can go in here, and this is an Empire faction. What is my clan? Is my clan still at 3? I still have... Yeah, I'm still at my maximum party size. This sucks. Okay, we've done everything we can here. Let's head back to Quays. I hope I get Quays, because I do have an Azurai, in my among my companions, and this would be a great spot to hold in the Azurai territory. I don't want to take this place. Is this place really being besieged? Why aren't we going for... Oh, okay, Quays is being besieged. This is more consequential. We need this one. But honestly, they need far less help. Let them go so eventually they become king. He can hunt them down again. Yeah, exactly. Join. Let's go. I think what we're going to do, we're going to knock this siege out. We're going to see who this gets handed over to. And then, because it is almost 9 o'clock, I'm going to have to wrap up. I still actually have to run to the grocery store tonight and actually do some baking. So I still have quite a bit to do tonight. I know I'm a super nerd, but we'll figure out. We'll siege quiz. We'll see who it goes to, and then we'll probably wrap up tonight's stream there. And then I will try to fix this. I'll try to fix it again tomorrow night. But if I don't, we will jump back into this campaign on Tuesday, and then maybe on Thursday we will start the Bob campaign. Looks like Pen Canucks rebelled. So that's interesting. Easy as do, re, mi. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. Can't copyright me, girl. Oh, man. Oh, not gonna lie. Yeah, I hate Instagram. Notifications on Instagram are just nonsense. Let's see. Yeah, because until we fix the campaign with Uruk, there's no reason to plan on going back into it. So if I can't fix it tomorrow, then we'll jump into this campaign again on Tuesday and just keep playing for fun. And then on Thursday we will start the Bob campaign. Unless we get Uruk's campaign working. If Uruk's campaign gets working again, we're gonna stay with that. If we can't fix it, then we do what we do. Bob the Necromancer while leading hordes of brigands and mercs while headhunting the leaders of Calandria sounds good. It will be good. It will be amazing. And I'm not even afraid to get your hopes up because it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be insane, man. No one will stand a chance. It'll be so cool. Let's see. It'll be so crazy. And we jump. Just hit. I thought we'd clear that. All right, let's try again. All right, these must be tier 3. Yeah, these are tier 3 walls. Make sure to get the mods. Yes. I will. I mean, for Tuesday, no. For Thursday, I will try to have some mods set up for Bob's campaign. I'll see what I can do. Honestly, I might need some general computer support on that stuff. Because I don't know why this beta broke. If it's gonna keep happening, I can't put them in there if it's gonna break the streams. So that makes me a bit nervous. But I don't know. You're right. We should put mods in. I want to. I just don't want to break things any more than they already are. So that's all. Alright. I must kill 1 billion people in this siege in order to guarantee that Hues becomes mine. Also, just saying, the bow is better than the crossbow. This is confirmed. It is confirmed. Better than crossbow, also better than throwing. Stop hitting me. Apparently they can predict my path too, so that's the thing. But I will be the best. I will be Legolas up in this bitch. Alright. You will not be... Oh, he shot. I thought he wasn't going to get to shoot, but he did. Nice. Come on. Yeah, hit the feet. Break their legs. Alright, come on. Show me your legs. They're men, so it's okay. I can say that to them. Alright, we go up and we siege. We take Kues. The city belongs to Bob. Bob, save you. I'm actually kind of happy. Like, I'm actually really happy with the amount of, like, new people who checked out the stream this week. Because, obviously, we had issues with both streams. But, we must have seen, like, 3 or 4 new people in the chat who I've not made it to previous live streams, so that's kind of cool to see get some new faces in here. Don't worry, you guys will always be my favorite, but it's still cool to see some new people seeing the channel, seeing the content. All right, we're getting some kills. Do I have to worry about that way? It doesn't look like I do. We gotta turn off this catapult, like lickety split. You don't want to be in my way. I serve the one true God, Bob, the bloody blood Bob. Death of blood for the blood Bob. How do you block with a tiny dagger? Cringe. So cringe. Hiya. The blocking for these like tier 2 and 3 bots is insane. There you go. Wow, we have the city unlocked. Oh, hey! Thought you were friendly. This one's down. It's nice. And just for good measure, we break it. Chop, chop, chop. Wood chopping simulator. We chop wood up in this house. We chop wood so we can kill them. 'Cause they won't have the catapult. Yeah, let's go. There's nothing up for you. There's nothing up here for you anymore. Let's go! We've taken the city. We've taken the city.
Don't give him hell!
We did it. Yes, and now we must use all of our influence to capture, or to make sure the city belongs to us. Prisoners, ours. Loot, ours. Continue, ours. Oh, no, that's not what that means. Let's see. Trade. Let's give them all the stuff. Whoa. Okay, yeah. What am I so impressed by? We already had that. The city's got a lot of money. I wish I had more stuff to sell them. Let's see. Let's see if they have a glaive here. Maybe this is the place to get a glaive. Executioner's axe. That's longer. That does more damage. It's a little slower, but it's huge. I just want a glaive, though. Alright, I'll take it. I will take it. No, wait. Yes, I will take it. Spend that money. Alright. Let's go over here, help these guys finish off. Or finish up. That army's still just hanging out? Oh, did they already start? Join the siege. Oh, they haven't started yet. What are they waiting for? Oh, they want one onager? And they didn't even wait for it? Let's attack.
Take over command! Everyone! Hear me! Sergeant's in charge!
Let's go! Okay. What a girl has never said to him. It's huge. It's a big axe. Look how slow that axe is. This thing will chop down people. Ugh. Gotta wait for this stupid thing to come up here. Like, come on. It's gonna take forever for this guy to get up here. Come on, is there a way to sneak up this ledge? No. Bruh. Joe says, bro. What about over here? Is there another siege tower over here? Or is there actually ladders on this half? I can't run. It won't let me. This is a poorly managed siege. No one's doing what they're supposed to. Like, get here on your expensive horse, like your super fast expensive horse, put these ladders up, and then climb the ladder. It's not hard. Tier 2 walls. These are tier 2 walls, people. We can do this. Send the weaklings in first. Here I go. Oh. Is that gonna work? I think it's gonna work. Yeah. Oh, nope. Oh, I can't believe that. I can't believe that. I like that that actually can get interrupted. I like that it can push you off when you're climbing. That's actually kind of cool. There we go. This is more appropriate. You block me? See, this is the thing. My axe would just break your stick. Come on. How do you block me? I'm awesome. There we go, a little damage. Chip it away. Yes! My swing is so slow. Yes! I'll eat your liver! Okay, I'm blocking, I guess. Yeah, oh, how did you... let me out! My axe is so huge and big. How are you blocking it? There we go. Oh my gosh. Hurt them a little bit. His shield. There we go. Seriously, how are these blocking? I don't like the... I don't know what to do about it. Maybe just make the ability to block. Go! I got no HP. I don't have time for you. Get them. Oh my gosh, get them. My axe is too tall. I can't go through this room. At least I got a bow. Farm the gate a little bit. Really just are you guys really just standing here? I don't have control of these forces, so I can't do anything about it. They're just blocking the ladder. Because these guys are so damn good at blocking. Alright, I have a question for you guys in the chat. What do you guys think is a type of food that you should not make for Christmas? Like, what is the most obscure, weird thing to make for a Christmas dinner? Like, if you were gonna if you wanted to have like a non-traditional Christmas dinner, what kind of food are you cooking? What are you making for Christmas dinner if you wanted a non-traditional Christmas dinner? Not a bad dinner. I'm not saying make a bad food. I'm saying if you didn't want, if you wanted to have a unique family tradition, so you cook something a little bit obscure. What would you make? What would you be bringing to Christmas dinner? For those of you in the chat who are Jewish, what are you guys making for Hanukkah? Let's see. Actually, if there are any people in the comments who are Jewish, I am curious. For Hanukkah, do you have, like, for Christmas, you have like one typically large family meal. Do you have 8 or do you have multiple? Do you have multiple large family meals over the Hanukkah days? Just curious. Yeah, I'm fine leaving those guys behind. I don't want them. All right, so we got 2 castles. I want to know who's getting quiz. I want it to be me. Okay, we improved our archery. So what's that? Aim duration without losing accuracy. Damage with a bow to mounts. Accuracy is probably more important than the mounts thing. I don't think I'm going to be shooting at horses. It does almost no damage when you shoot at horses, so what's the point? Bow's already maxed out. Two-handed could be better. Yeah, I'll put my point in two-handed. All right. Let's see. Let's head back. We captured a decent chunk of... All right, Kuways. It's got to be me. It's got to be me. Darthur, you got to give it to me, boy. I'm doing... You got to give it to me, man. That's got to be mine. Come on. That's all me, boy. Oh, gross. Hold on. I want to... Can I do anything about this? Okay. Bring forward a proposal to give this settlement to someone else. You cannot annex a ruling clan settlement. That's bull. I'm gonna let that die. I'm falling back. I'm not helping in the Azerite territory until that castle falls. In fact, disband the army. Go back to my settlements, and that's where let's see what this castle's deal is. See, like, it's gonna go to him again. Like, what's the point? Like, just stay, like, what's the point? It's not gonna go to me. I'm not a big deal. Apparently, the guy who's apparently an Azerite culture should not be the one who owns Azerite territory. That would be stupid. Feeling a little slighted, but I'd still want to win. Anyway, like I said, I still have to run and do some errands tonight and do some other chores, so I'm gonna have to end the stream there. But honestly, guys, this stream went really well. I had a lot of fun. It was nice and low-key. Even though we had the issue with the first game breaking and going down on us, I appreciate you guys being understanding and letting us play this story mode. It's nice to be able to take a break and not have so many rules applied to the game. It's a lot more fun. Tuesday, we will try to fix Urik's campaign. If we can't, we will play more of this through the Valandian storyline. And then on Thursday, I will plan on us starting a Bob campaign, and we'll figure out what that looks like. So stay tuned for both of those. There should be a podcast episode coming out on Wednesday, so also look forward to that. Planks, I will message you about tomorrow, and we will talk to you guys later. Just a reminder, smash the like button if you enjoyed today's video. Subscribe to the channel if this is your first time visiting. Make sure to hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. And share the video around on social media. Let people know where we are and what we are doing. We are trying to hit 150 subs this year. So, I love you all. Thank you guys again so much for being here. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.